Only problem is we didn't get to take advantage of the additional command points we gained. Anyway, we gotta go to the Eaves of Fangorn, where the story continues. Fangorn, the home of the ants, the tree boys. Oh, look at all these guys. Man, that guy is buff as shit. And here's the pilgrims on their spiritual journey to Isengard. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck was that?
Destroy all evil forces.
All evil forces.
We're hungry. We want halfling flesh. They are not to be eaten per Saruman's orders.
Courage, Merry. Show some courage here.
Courage don't mean shit if you're surrounded by all the bloodthirsty motherfuckers who wanna eat your ass, and not in a sexual way at all. Hey, in this mission, you don't get an army of Eomer right away. Instead, you get this little dinky army of Rohirrim warriors and archers. But for every building, every lumber mill you destroy, you get an ant. You want this because ants are motherfucking beasts. It's like they see some motherfucker trying to do some funny things to them, they just smash the shit out of them. Only problem is they're super slow. So if you're expecting to do something fast with them, you better send them out in advance while you're doing all other stuff. Otherwise, it's just not happening. Ants are weak to anything that has fire and hatchets. Well, the fire makes sense, and you know, the hatchet thing also kinda makes sense. But that is such an unlikely weakness that you're probably not gonna notice much of anything. However, as you can see, there are some things. For one, you don't immediately die from catching on fire, you start taking continuous damage. This enrages the ant to the point where he becomes super fucking fast. You don't want to fuck with this boy, but you can also extinguish him. Just put him in some water. Oh, but for the love of fuck, don't let him die! Oh, you bitch! He fucking died. That's okay, because we have a solution to this problem. In fact, this is our solution. We're gonna build a settlement, an outpost.
Brothers, we have work to do. We'll make camp here.
It's not particularly worth it to build up a force, because I don't think you get to carry this force back with you. Plus, as you can see, you don't even get to build units. So instead, dedicate your outpost to be a place of healing, because it'll also help the ants to heal up faster. Oi, hey, what is that? Gib. Now you'd think that Rohirrim archers would be kinda useful, because it's like a horse archer. You can ride and shoot at the same time, but as I have mentioned before, I think I mentioned it? Well, if I haven't, now I will. They're not that useful because they can only shoot while standing still, and that's not useful. But as you can see, ants do damage to like a huge group. It's like a slow moving force of destruction. They can beat the shit out of things. Hey, fuck off. Now if you have an army like this, don't worry about it. What are they gonna do? Kill your ant? Don't be ridiculous. The other ant died fast because he didn't finish extinguishing himself, and as such he was still taking fire damage actually. Yeah, that's right. He was still taking fire damage, even though the fire was technically not on the screen anymore. But yeah, at this point, as you can see, We're doing just fine. They're barely hurting the Ents at all, and as such you can use them as cheap labor to clear out the enemy forces, while your guys here are patching up. If you're willing to wait, you can stick around here and just wait for Eomer's reinforcements to arrive and help you finish this mission just a little faster. I'll try to beat it as fast as I can, but I'm not particularly good at rushing in these kind of games. I'm more of a turtler myself, you know. I just like it better when I can take things slowly, and as such I usually just do that. Unfortunately, that's not always a good thing, because as you already know, that usually leads to people spending a lot of time doing nothing, just preparing armies. But I'll try. I'll do my best. Oy vey, time to retreat! Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea not to have fire arrow wielding bastards next to your Ents, even if they're in water. They don't have to catch on fire to do the additional damage. Right out! Oh yeah! Smash him. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, so the threat for the most part is gone. No. Throw rock. Ants can throw rocks, as seen right here. In fact, this will be very relevant in the mission in Isengard. Sweet. Now we got more Ents. The more lumberyards you destroy, the more Ents you get, like I said, and this is important. Sweet. Here's that one Ent beating the shit out of everyone. I like him. He's a good guy. Oh yeah, by the way, Ents can be enraged by the sight of trees getting destroyed, which, as you can see, is very fucking helpful, because they move faster, and they're... I think they even do a little more damage, actually. Well, the big bonus, really, is that they move faster. You want the faster movement, because otherwise they're fucking slow bastards. I don't see why they don't move fast by default, but whatever. I guess it's a balancing thing, because otherwise they're pretty damn powerful and hard to get rid of if you're fighting against them. That's probably the last thing you want to be doing, really. Oh yeah, you need to destroy all of the lumber mills as a primary objective, by the way. Let's take over this outpost. We can build another set of wells here to heal ourselves up with. Don't have to go as far back then to rejuvenate. Pretty nice. 3 powers activated. This probably is the best mission for tree huggers and hippies. But don't quote me on that. Okay, well, for the riders, I don't think it matters which outpost to use, because, you know, they're fucking riders. They can just go wherever the hell they want. Oh, berserkers. Berserkers. Watch out for berserkers, because it doesn't matter who the fuck they're fighting, they can still hurt them like nothing. I mean, they're squishy bastards, so you don't have to worry about them if you got a decent force, but still, it's something you want to watch out for, because berserkers know how to berserk, if you know what I mean. They can hurt your forces like crazy, and if you build up an army of berserkers, you could potentially destroy the enemy with just berserkers. I say potentially because it's pretty difficult to pull it off, but I've seen it happen. I've done it before. There you go, the tree is revitalized. Nobody gives a shit. More trees! The Urukai are fucking mad. They ought to be. The tree's fucking killing them. It's like the Evil Dead or something. I usually don't bother attacking the swordsmen if they're already follow charging me. It's like it's a weird kind of a thing. It's like they're walking alongside you and they're also hurting you at the same time. I don't like how that happens, but whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, when that happens and it's happening to the Ents, I don't even bother to stop half the time. I just walk into them. Because the Ents are so fucking big, they can just walk into their enemies and kill them. Whoa. Throw rock. Bam! Beautiful. And here you go. The reinforcements have arrived. Summoned right in time to clean up the rest of the mess. I'm gonna give him an attack order. I think that was an attack order. I hope it was an attack order. Oh fucking shit, that's a lot of them. Fug, fug, fug. That is way too many for me to deal with right now. Oh! He set my tree on fire! Oh, perfect, there's a puddle right there. Go! Oh, what the fuck? He wasn't on fire before. Son of a bitch. Go into the puddle and get yourself sorted out. Yeah, as you can see, they still take a little bit of damage while in the water, despite the fact that they shouldn't be. Whatever. Okay, hold on. I don't want you fucking up my fucking archers. Archers are important. Turn around. Some horses died. Shit. Looks like both of the trees have survived that little catastrophe of fire. Good. Oh yeah, if you got enemies right next to your Ent, it's probably better to switch them out from their rock throwing mode, because it just takes too long to deal with the enemies at that point. I know he says keep a watchful eye, but every time I hear it, I hear keep a watchful eye. Like, why do you want so much lie? Oh damn, look at that fucking chaos dunk. I fucking love the Ents in this game. The Ents in War of the Ring are pretty good too, but they're like summonables. You know, you just summon them real quick and there you go. So much for that, nothing special. But here, they're fucking proper. You say fucking what to me? Smash that shit. Here you go. Fucking destroying these guys. That's nice and proper. Actually, you can just go on your own. What happened to the other tree? Oh, here you are. Haha, we destroyed them! Yes, we did. Now let's just go pick up Merry and Pippin. Charge! Actually, that was enough. Me summoning the fucking forest was enough to scare the fuckers and force Merry and Pippin to run away into the woods. That's it. Okay, there's probably at least one more lumber mill somewhere around here. We need to find it and destroy it. Hunt them down. Do it. This is probably it. Let's see. Is that all of it? Yes, that is that. The mission is complete. It felt a little faster than my usual runs, but not as fast as I would like it to be. Oh well, it's good enough for me. Victorious. Yeah, burn those bastards. What the fuck? They never showed that in the movie, did they? Well, maybe they did, but not in that kind of stuff. Damn. Like, that was fucking horrific. Just fucking burn them. Burn the bastards. So yeah, there you go.
Saruman's army sweeps across.
And now we can attack a few additional areas. Let's go to Wold. Wold is good. Plus 20% resource gathering bonus after all. That's useful. Alright, welcome back. I just finished up clearing out Eastfold. The only thing that was slightly different about that mission compared to the previous one we saw was that you had a timer for enemy reinforcements. If you beat the mission before that timer runs out, you have a much easier time doing it. But look at that! Click on Helms Deep! Oh yeah! So we saw how Helms Deep looked like in War of the Ring. It was pretty alright, but overall it was kinda passé. How will this look like? We'll see. Oh, that guy didn't clip through the gate. Wait a minute, I don't have that many souls. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! That's a lot of bikes!
Draw all our forces behind the wall, bar the gate and set a watch on the surround. I want every man and strong lad able to bear arms to be ready for battle by nightfall. We will cover the causeway and gate from above. No army has ever breached the deeping wall or set foot inside the Hornburg. They will break upon this fortress like water on a rock. Saruman's hordes will pillage and burn. We've seen it before. Within these walls, we will outlast them.
Hell yeah! Let's do it! Okay, first things first, you're gonna need an archery range over here, but you also need some farms. So, yeah, I hope you were stacking up your resource bonuses for some time now, because this is where you'll need them. Can I get the fucking farm? Here we go. Now, as you saw in the cutscene, we had a lot of guys to play with, but suddenly our base is fucking empty, boy. Holy shit, is it empty. There's not much you can do about it. However, we can build up some buildings inside the Helms Deep. I mean, an archery range and a well, that's kind of reasonable, but a farm on bricks? What are we farming? Bricks, maybe? You got me there, man. I just don't get it. What the fuck are we farming here? I may need to destroy that later on, but not right now. Right now, that'll be useful, for we need this. It'll provide us with healing whenever we take damage here on the wall. So you have about 10 minutes to prepare your forces. Where the fuck is Boromir? Come over here, you bastard. Yeah, you got about 10 minutes to prepare for the attack. And you also got about half an hour to wait for the reinforcements from Gandalf and Eomer. Yeah, Gandalf showed up in the last mission, by the way, to pick up Eomer and some of his forces. Now, while we're waiting here, some events will take place as well. You might remember them from the movie. I wonder who could be showing up to help us out soon.
I sense evil may be near.
Yeah, you sense dick, that's what you sense, you fucking... I'm not gonna make that actually, because that's not important enough. I mean, it's a useful thing to have, but I need Legolas over here so he can cover this place up. Look at that. Elven warriors. Oh yeah. But we need to make some yeoman archers first. So let's get to work. Let's make some archers. I recommend making some archers on this side too, because, well, let's just say I'm future-proofing myself, because we will get pushed like crazy. You're gonna love this. I hope I'll have enough space for the entire fight though, because now I'm getting a little worried. I checked, and I got about 300 gigs left, and I really hope that'll be enough for this one mission. What was that? That's no orc horn. That's the Elven Warrior. And another. And some more. That's it? Damn. I was hoping for a bit more. But it'll have to do. In fact, it's just perfect, because that's exactly what we need. We need these kind of warriors. Because these are the best ones we can get. Put this up here to debuff the enemies. I think it debuffs the enemies in the area. Yeah, it does say enemies lose leadership bonuses. Stay with me, boy. Don't fucking die on me. We'll put these guys here at the bottom of the causeway. And then they become under our control once they all approach. Here we go.
How is this possible? Bring word from the Elven lands. Long ago, elves and men held alliance.
So yeah, like I said, straight out of the fucking movies. Elves show up to help us out here. I think we didn't do that in War of the Ring. They didn't do this part where the elves sent some reinforcements as well, which is kind of weird, now that I think about it. Or did they send elf reinforcements? No, I don't think they did actually. I think what they did instead was that they sent out they got the reinforcements from Gandalf. Yeah, they got those reinforcements, and then they got the reinforcements from the 3 reinforcements with Gandalf. Yeah, that's what it was actually. He got Gandalf with the horns. They showed up and they assisted throughout the rest of the mission. Whereas here, we actually get the elven reinforcements as we were supposed to. Another thing, which I don't think actually happened in the movie, but whatever. Refugees are going to show up every now and then, and you can just use them as cannon fodder. Yes, you can actually upgrade them to have armor and weapons, but why? These are one of the shittiest units you can make. They're just cannon fodder. Don't make them. You have better places to put your money in. Speaking of which... yeah, that looks pretty good. Skilled with bow and sword. Well, Elven warriors are skilled with both weapons, but they're not that good at either. Anyway, while you got the time, spend some of your cash on upgrading your archers. You're gonna need that. Who this? Oh. Well, he gonna die. They're trying to chase after the refugees, but then the fucking refugees and defense force here is gonna show them what's what. Smite them! Bam! And there you go. That was a thing. Well, that was a thing. Refugees left us some cash. Sweet. We want this. This is good. I think I'll first upgrade the guys here on the wall, because that way they will be already ready to attack when needed. Defend the refugees! I love that fucking voice, dude. It's fucking funny. Ah, and we don't have any more population limit. So, yeah. Any mission where you could get the population limit and the resources up, that was a mission worth doing. Because you need the resource bonus to make resources faster, so you can keep up with demand for more soldiers to defend your fucking deep. And to get upgrades and other things. You know, you need this. Okay, so this time the war grinders came out a little earlier than usual. So just gonna move up a little closer, just in case the war grinders get a little aggressive or something. There may be orcs near. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. Are you picking a fight yet? Yes, they are. Good. Slap him. That one got stabbed in the ass. Did you see that? God damn, Theoden. Did they pick up the money? I don't think so. I think they need to actually walk all the way to get the money. Anyway, these guys are good. But I think I want to keep them here. No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna move the yeoman over there. Because yeoman will be useful over there. Whereas these elven archers, I'm gonna keep them here. Because if I have them here and my shit gets pushed hard, I'm gonna need everyone to defend this place. Oh yeah, we got these leadership statues as well, that's useful. So that place is gonna be pretty hard to lose once you get into the fight. Oh yeah, by the way, the fight is about to start. What am I doing actually? I don't need these guys. Go over here. You wanna fight? Here you go, boy. Go right to the front line. You're gonna love it. Welcome to the army. You're gonna love this shit. You get to kill people.